Season 16 of Gold Rush is shaping up to be one of the most explosive seasons in the show's history. Not because of machinery breakdowns or weather disasters, but because of a talent war raging behind the scenes. And at the center of that storm stands Parker Schnabel, who has just pulled off his second major recruitment raid on Kevin Beets' crew. In an aggressive move that changes the dynamic of the entire season, Parker has now poached both Brennan Rualt, Kevin's season foreman, and Caden Foote, a skilled operator and mechanic who has been a reliable backbone of the Beets operation. The implications of these back-to-back departures are massive, and the fallout is only beginning. Gold prices are sky high, and so are the stakes. With gold prices reaching staggering heights this season, pressure across the Klondike has intensified. Every ounce matters, every delay hurts, and every crew member is suddenly more valuable than ever. Parker, who is pushing for one of the biggest seasons of his career, understands this better than anyone. In his world, having the right people is the difference between breaking records and breaking down. So when an opportunity to hire Caden Foote arose, Parker didn't hesitate, not even for a moment. He made the offer quickly, clearly, and confidently. The message was unmistakable. He wants the best, and he intends to get them. Parker's poaching strategy is calculated, opportunistic, and effective. To outsiders, it might look ruthless. To miners, it's just business. In Parker's own words, poaching in the mining industry isn't rare. Every operation does it. The real question is Parker the biggest offender? Or is he simply the best at making it work? What sets Parker apart is how he recruits. He doesn't take risks on unproven hands. He targets people who have already shown what they're capable of. People who can step into a high-pressure position without hand-holding or hesitation. Caden fits that description perfectly. And Parker knows exactly what it means to pull talent from a rival crew, especially one as established and close-knit as the Beets. Caden isn't just any operator. He's a reliable, versatile, and technically skilled worker who can run machinery, make repairs, and keep production moving even in unpredictable conditions. He's the kind of person you only need to tell something once. He's the kind of person you trust with $1 million machine. For Parker, hiring Caden isn't just adding manpower, it's adding capability. For Kevin, losing him is far more than losing a warm body. It's losing someone who understood the ground, the equipment, and the rhythm of the Beets operation. After accepting Parker's offer, Caden didn't try to slip away quietly. He faced the toughest part of the decision like a professional by speaking with Kevin and Faith in person. He asked them for a moment alone. And when the three sat down, it became clear how heavy this moment was for Caden. His voice shook, his posture slumped, and the weight of the decision hung over him. He wasn't leaving because of conflict. He wasn't leaving in anger. He was leaving because he felt he had to choose the path that would move his career forward. The conversation was tense and emotional. Caden described the moment as one of the hardest decisions he's ever made. Telling the Beets he was leaving felt like betraying a family he respected. Kevin was shocked. Truly shocked. He had already taken a massive hit, losing Brennan Rualt, one of the cornerstones of his operation. Losing Caden on top of that was a blow he never saw coming. 2 departures, both unexpected and both devastating, and with season goals higher than ever, the timing couldn't have been worse. Kevin immediately understood the impact. The workload for the remaining crew would intensify. Production targets would be harder to hit, and the emotional morale of the team would take a hit as well. The Beets operation prides itself on loyalty, and losing 2 longtime workers to a rival miner feels like a personal attack, even if nobody says it out loud. Caden walked away from the conversation feeling conflicted. On one hand, he was excited for what was coming. Working for Parker, joining a massive operation, and stepping into a new challenge. On the other hand, leaving the Beets felt like closing a chapter of his life. He described the feeling as bittersweet, hopeful for the future, and heavy with the past, and with good reason. Mining crews become families. They suffer together, succeed together, and spend long, grueling hours in harsh conditions together. Leaving that bond behind is never easy. No matter how emotional the aftermath is, one thing is clear. Parker Schnabel has scored a major victory. By adding Caden to his roster, Parker strengthens his chances of achieving a record-breaking season. He now has two experienced, proven workers from the Beets team. Two men who know how to grind, adapt, and make things happen under pressure. Meanwhile, Kevin faces the harsh reality of rebuilding his crew at the worst possible moment. Season 16 isn't just about gold this year. It's about strategy. It's about manpower. It's about who can build the strongest team and hold on to it. And so far, Parker Schnabel is winning that war. The poaching of Caden's foot by Parker Schnabel is